Hi everyone, welcome back to Adventure 365, the channel that is going places. In this episode we're going to be fitting a flip-up number plate carrier from Hadley Services. So it sort of gets rid of the problem of where do you put your number plate. If you've got a winch bumper, we've all had this problem, you've got a winch bumper, you put your winch bumper on, looks amazing, then you go, where am I going to put the number plate? Up on the windscreen, up there, on the roof rack, on the bonnet, in the bin. There's it's always the same problem, and this product solves that problem. So before we fit this, let's have a quick look what's in the box, see what you get, and then we're going to fit it. It looks dead easy, guys. It looks like it's going to be a 10-minute job to fit it. So let's have a quick look and see what you get. So here's the box the number plate carrier comes in, or should say flip-up number plate carrier. And as you can see, I have not opened this since I got it, so it'll be a surprise to me what's in the box. There you go. That's the contents of the box. You get some bubble wrap. Well, first thing I've just seen, there's the fixings to put it together. That's how many fixings there are. That's all you need to put this on. So even if you're not very good with the spanners, it's not going to be a hard job to fit it. And the second thing you get is the number plate carrier. We'll discard that. Well, I can tell you straight away, you get a very nice set of laser cut and bent brackets. They're really nicely cut, they are. And there's the number plate holder. Wow, there's some weight in that, guys. That is not thin, that's a hefty lump of stainless. Yeah, so there's a bit of weight in that. So before we fit it, I'll just go through the three pieces that you get. That is the number plate carrier. Obviously it's the same size as a number plate. Now this isn't just a Land Rover problem, this is an all vehicle problem that has a winch bumper, and this will fit any winch bumper. So don't just think it's, you know, a Land Rover specific item. It isn't. It's a winch bumper item and will fit any winch bumper, as they're all the same. Now those two bits go behind your fair lead on the front of your winch, and then bolt to there, which you'll see in a minute. And that's it, that's the sum total of fitting, and then you've got a flip up number plate carrier. So enough of me talking, let's get this fitted. And someone's nosing at the bottom of the bench and wants to see what we've got. Look at this. 16 months old now, or are you 15 months old? How old are you, Alf? Ted? How old are you, Ted? Look. No, it's not something you want to run off with. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is take the fair lead off. Now you need to take it right off, because the two uprights, the 90-degree bent uprights, I've got a hole in it, not a slot. So you have to take these off completely. Helps if you have the impact gun going the right way as well. There you go. They were tighter than I thought. And this is probably a lot easier to do if you do it before you put the winch in, because I'm going to struggle to get the nuts back in. Hang on, loud noises. I've got my socket stuck. Hang on. There we go. So once you've got that off, just insert the two pieces. I'll go and get them off the bench. They're going to go on like that. So they can't actually go on any other way, so you can't even get that wrong. I'm just looking, as this is the first time I've seen it, you can't actually make a mistake. They can only go on one way. So the way they've been cut means they've got to go on. You can't get a left and a right mixed up. So they go on like that, and you push the bolt back through. Now, like I said, I'm going to struggle a little bit to retrieve the nut that's fell down the back. So I'll do that off camera because there'll be loads of swearing. Well, there won't, I'll just go and get a magnet to do it, but that's what you're after, is to get that like that. So that's it. They're not completely tightened up, they're just nipped up, so if I need to just tweak them either way, so I've got a little bit of movement in them while I'm putting the other piece in, then I'll just rattle them up with the nut gun. But that's what you're after. They just need to sit like that. So the next bit, 2 pins in there, and that's it. The job's pretty much done. The hardest bit was picking the nuts up from the back. They were not fun to do. It's taken me about 10 minutes to get those on. So I think the easiest way of doing this would be to loosen the winch. Just take the 4 bolts out the bottom, push the winch back, it'll give you much more room to work. Basically I was being lazy and didn't want to do that. So the next part is just to fasten that on. There we go. That's not so hard, is it? So just there's your packet of bolts, well, nuts and bolts. They're Allen headed bolts, so you just need an Allen key to put those in, and just bob that together. That's going to look awesome. Take your pack of nuts and bolts. There's washers for both sides, and there's a reason for having washers both sides, because you will need to tighten this up fairly tightly to give some tension on the plate, on the number plate holder itself, to stop it rattling around, because there's no springs or anything like that in it. Is that going to stay? Yep. So I'm just going to start these off with my fingers. And then now we know everything lines up, we can tighten up the fair lead bolts as well. You need a good bit of tension on these. So you just need a 10mm spanner and an Allen key. Like I said, you don't need many tools for this. Put a bit of tension on them, and then that's too much. So Ted's fascinated by it. So a little less tension. You want, like I've been saying, you need some tension on it. A bit more than that. There you go. The reason you want the tension is, A, you want it to be able to stay up like that when if you're using your winch, and B, if you're actually going through a water crossing, you want it to stay down and not just flip up. So that's perfect like that. Awesome. So now we've got that sorted, the last job is to just tighten those brackets up, because like I said before, they're not fully tightened. So I'm just going to rattle them up with the nut gun. And everything works. Awesome. Now I've just got to put the number plate on. So here's my number plate. Now you can put it on a couple of different ways. You can use the sticky pads if you want to do that, if you don't want to drill your number plate, but there is holes already in it for drilling, so I'm just going to drill it and put a couple of stainless cap-headed bolts in there on either side, and then this job is finished. How easy is that? I love it. These bolts might be a little long for this, but I couldn't find any shorter ones. There we go. Job done. So how good does that look? A legal number plate, guys. And you want to get to your winch, and there's your winch. That is fantastic and simple. There you have it, guys. One Hadley Services flip up number plate carrier. What an awesome piece of kit, and so easy to fit. If you want one, go and check out their Facebook page I'll put all the links in the description below, so if you're looking for it, that'll be the easiest place to find it. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you give me the thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Hello again, Ted. You're not helping. You're not helping this video, mate. Come on. No, Ted's not letting me play.